only takes 20 generations of selective breeding to create large differences in appearance and behavior in other mammals. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Maddisun Mancha from the Artesia FFA chapter, and I'm going to be talking to you guys today about selective breeding. So what is selective breeding? Selective breeding is the systematic breeding of animals to improve productivity and other characteristics. Selective breeding involves choosing parents with particular characteristics to breed together and produce offspring with more desirable characteristics. Breeders of plants and animals in today's world are looking to produce offspring that possess those desirable characteristics that they're looking for, such as high crop yields, resistance to disease, high growth rate, and many other phenotypical characteristics. Selective breeding aims to adapt an organism's characteristics in a way that is desirable to the humans that breed them. Some examples of selective breeding include crop plants with better yields, ornamental plants with particular flower shapes and colors, with better quality meat and wool. In addition, farmers selectively breed different types of cattle with desirable characteristics to produce the best meat and dairy. This means the farmer can make the most profit. Characteristics can be chosen for usefulness or appearance. Selective breeding is particularly effective for animals with short reproductive cycles. The number of offspring is high, and the breeding effort is focused and involves more animals. For example, dogs with physiques and temperaments are suited to do jobs like herding cattle or collecting pheasants. An organism's characteristics are partly determined by the combination of gene variation, passed on from one generation to the next. For example, the children of tall parents may also themselves be tall if they inherit a combination of the tall gene variation. We take advantage of this in selectively breeding animals or plants. Choosing parents with particular characteristics to produce offspring that have those characteristics, for example. When breeding a chicken, the first step you would take would be to breed two organisms with the desirable characteristics, or in this case, chickens that lay bigger eggs. Your second step would be to evaluate the best offspring and breed it. Third step would be to repeat this process over many generations. Now finally, in the last step, over time the characteristics will increase, therefore bringing you bigger eggs for your farm. Now we all know that feeling of wanting a light, sweet snack. So you open the fridge and you see a plump, fresh container of strawberries that you just bought. You open them, you cut the stem off and cut them into small slices. But you might be shocked to find out that the strawberries you know and love haven't always been the big, luscious strawberries you are cutting today. Through selective breeding, we can genetically modify a strawberry to double their size. We are doing this by determining the traits that you'll want in the new strawberry. This could be a stronger environmental holdup, bigger produce, ease of harvest, and overall shelf life. The second step would be to choose the new variety's parents. Once you find two plants that are chosen for their different strengths, with the hope that the crossbreeding will pass on the desired traits, therefore producing a new strawberry variant, which has better traits and quality with the hope of no negative qualities. The next step is to breed the strawberry plant repeatedly. Now this is where your patience is going to take place. Before proceeding to the next step, the breeder will need to perform 100 to 150 crossbreeds between the plant parent before selecting a so-called winner. For the fourth step, the breeder must grow the strawberry seedling from the fruit of the crossbred plant. So once the desired characteristics have been determined, the breeder will grow the seedling from the offspring. Now in the fifth step, the breeder evaluates the seedlings and selects the best seedling of the ones planted. So the sixth step is quite simple. When the breeder sees through all the strawberries and he sees the one he deems perfect, he will continue to keep breeding the same plant or variants of the new plant. Now the farmer does this just so we as consumers can have the best quality fruit. So let's always remember to thank and appreciate our farmers. So when talking selective breeding, there are pros and cons. However, it's best to choose what's the best for you and your farm or ranch. There are plenty of factors when considering what you want to do and what would be the best for your health and safety of your livestock or crops. Thank you.